Hi friends, how are you? I'm welcoming to this live class on textile dyes. Friends, actually, please note friends, this live class invitation is sent to all my WhatsApp contacts. Some I know many of you are not related to this topic, but most of my friends are in textiles. So as this invitation is for the friends which are in the textile technology and industries and colleges. Friends, in this live class, okay, I'm receiving WhatsApp. What is there? Yes, friends, see this class, okay, this class is for acid dyes. I don't want to waste the time. Okay, daily I'm taking live classes on textile technology through my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my channel Guruvira Textile and Fashion Technology Tutorials. Okay, leveling acid dyes. Leveling acid dyes. Before going to this topic, acid dyes are classified based upon their nature, based upon their qualities, properties, or characteristics. Already I took basic class on acid dyes, which is running popularly, and next last week I took other dyes like that is molecularly split dyes, acid dyes, aggregated acid dyes in two languages, both Hindi and English. And this third class is leveling class. And another class, what this leveling acid dyes, milling acid dyes, super milling acid dyes. Okay. After molecularly split acid dyes or aggregated acid dyes, again the class of dyes are considered under leveling and milling and super milling. I will take class on milling and super milling in the next videos. Now today's video is on leveling acid dyes. Friends, what is leveling acid dyes? These dyes, leveling acid dyes, why the leveling? The name itself it's indicate that level. Most of the cases nowadays in weaving industries, dyeing industries, or the fabric after weaving packing industries where the inspection is taken place in the textile dyeing mills, or where the fabric inspection takes place in the garment export house warehouses, most of the cases defects are identified. I'm not talking defects about the other classes of defects, dyeing defects, crease mark, uneven shades, dark and light shades, uneven shades observed in inspection table. So that kind of shades. Acids dyes are many kinds are there, many types are there, and manufactured by many brands worldwide. United States, US, Italy, Germany, India, Australia, everywhere it is manufactured. And specialty here is the first leveling acid dyes is produced by not first the SIBA, the brand, the SIBA manufacturer. First they started this production leveling acid dyes, this class of acid dyes, and given the name Ketone, brand name Ketone, Kiton, Ketone, I written here Ketone. and that is utilized. The brand name ketone is utilized for this class of dyes, leveling acid dyes, so it becomes popular. And how it is became popular? Most and rest after that SEBA, what other manufacturers started, what other brands have started with the other brand name or trade names, this class of dyes, and they are all referred as ketone, ketone class of dyes. They have forgotten leveling dyes. They have started ketone dyes of classes. Whatever that dyes popularized or marketed, sold under a class of ketone class. Ketone. Okay. So that class of dyes, like that milling dyes, super milling dyes, many class of dyes are there. The taste, the how the characteristics of dyes, even though the original base dye is acid dyes, under the acid dyes, technical term acid dyes, again the dyes are categorized into different kinds based upon the different characteristics, different qualities, about their solubility in nature, different solubility in nature, about how they behave with the fibers. Okay, those. Okay, so just I don't want to waste time. If you start in live, we can talk 40 minutes or 1 hour, but 20 minutes target is there. These dyes belongs to molecularly split acid dyes. I told molecularly split acid dyes. Is molecularly split acid dyes means, please watch my this video is there on this molecular split acid dyes. When the dye is in the powder form, paste form, or any form is added in the water, immediately it will dissolve completely, like sugar in water or like sugar in milk, salt in water, like that. Clear cut solution will happen. Such characteristics, such solubility characteristics, this class of dyes have. And again, I'm repeating, leveling means this acid dyes are used to produce the dye effect on the fabric, so that the all widthwise of the fabric or full length of the fabric have the same shade consistency should be there. Shade consistency should be same throughout the length of the fabric, that may be 500 meter or 1000 meter or 10,000 meter, same shade. And widthwise also same. There is no variation at all, light or dark or nothing is there. So such kind of dye level is very difficult in other types of acid dyes. Mainly this leveling acid dyes is used for the woolen products. Woolen products, where woolen products usually of heavy grams per square meter fabrics. Wool fabrics are of heavy fabrics, not like lightweight fabrics. Those are more weight, more than 400 grams per square meter and more. For such heavy fabrics, leveling acids are used. Protein for wool is a protein fibers. For leveling acid dyes are used. Please remember, friend, why woolen fabrics are written, or products made from woolen fabrics are written only dry cleaning or wash in cold water. Dry cleaning is preferred. Why? Dry cleaning is preferred for woolen products. Why? Because of this class of dyes is used. Because the priority is given for level dyes, not for the fastness. If the woolen products dyed with this leveling dyes washed in a water like other cloths, then color will bleed. Wash fastness of this leveling dyes are very less, poor. Wash fastness is very poor. And wet treatments given, whether if taken for the garment treatments, garment wet treatment treatments like enzyme wash or other stone wash, other things, or any other finishes having dissolved in the chemicals, no. The products used for dry. This is applicable, recommended. Dry cleaning is recommended. Okay, and dissolve very clearly. Friends, ability to dye evenly. Evenly it will dye. The name itself, its ability to dye evenly. Superior leveling is given. This type of dyes gives superior leveling. Okay, and best for solid single shade, no shade variation. Already told, it is best for solid color, single shade, solid color. The best this leveling dyes, especially for protein fibers like wool, silk, okay, natural fibers and angora, mohair, and synthetic fibers like nylon. These fabrics, products are preferred for this acid dyes. Best for single color acid dyes. Solid color, should be solid, heavyweight. No variation, where the no variation is not required, preferred. Not usually used for direct application of dyes. Direct application of dyes means here painting, not painting, for printing. Sometimes many of the dyes applications are used for printing. Okay, reactive dyes, pigments and also pigments and some whatever pigments are used for printing applications. Direct applications like printing. Okay, direct transformation to the fabric, like that it is not preferred, because leveling dyes requires to adder attached to the fibers. First of all, it is a nature of it requires to dissolve, go into the structure of the fiber, then only, not on the surface, because if it is attached to the surface, usually printing are done, fabrics are printed, block print, screen print, whatever print are printed, that print is happened on the surface. Maximum, even whatever the treatment is given, maximum it is not going 100% into the morphology of the fibers. So wash fastness, if such printed fabrics are washed, then print will go out. So not preferred for direct applications. Used for, I told fibers, whatever fibers are there, not used for cellulosic fibers. Say this class of dyes are not preferred for cellulosic fibers. Cellulose content fibers like cotton, linen, hemp, jute. Okay, these are the cellulosic fibers are there, and even for what you call other than nylon, even for polyester other than nylon in synthetic means polyester fibers, acetate fibers, acrylic fibers, okay, olefin fibers, so many other things are there. For that it is not recommended leveling dyes. And poor wash fastness, I told, it is a very poor fastness. Why poor washing fastness? Because whatever the affinity is there, affinity between dye molecules and the fiber molecules, chemical substance of the chemical groups of the fibers or chemical content of the molecules, affinity is very loose, bonding will be there. Not like reactive dyes. In case of reactive dyes, strong bonding will be there. Reactive dyes are strongly chemically bonded with covalent bond with the OH group and other groups of the fibers, polymers. It is not like that. Weak broken. If any mechanical fastness, if fabric is product is subject to mechanically under what you call in washing. In washing is there no washing, that is any mechanical subject, the bonds will be, chemical bonds will be broken. So weak bonding will be there. So washing fastness will be less and dry cleaning is preferred. Friends, this is about the introduction of the leveling dyes. So now I'm coming to here. Present, what is there? Ketone, already told SIBA. Ketone is used. And when the SIBA manufactured this leveling, this kind of leveling dyes, okay, they use the name as ketone. After that, SIBA then merged with Gezi, the other manufacturer. They together the collaborated company manufacturing collaboration. After that, they given this class of dies and marketed as trade as the name Aereo. The name Aereo. This is also called Aereo class of dies or Ketone class of dies. Okay now. Next, this class of dies, what are the other manufacturers are there, other brands are there available in the market? This leveling dies are marketed. What are other brands, other manufacturers? Entra, Sedizer, Sandalon, Amacid, Textile, Orco acid, ketone acid dialtode, what is that? Permalon, diacid, like that, different manufacturers that throughout the world. United States, Italy, Germany, UK, Australia, India, China, wherever, Pakistan, almost what I'm saying industries, even the main, what you call, main head office is there, branch will be there. Their production units are in different countries will be there. Main countries for chemical dyes, US and European countries. Okay. And also this class of dyes, why this class of dyes is Australian. Australia is also I prefer most of them. I'm not here, I don't have space to write, and I don't have space to write here, I don't have space to give a lecture. Australia, merino wool, they are, Australia is famous for merino wool production. Merino wool for, where the merino wool is used for nowadays, active wears, skin touch wears, very good quality cloths, high quality fabrics, fine wool fabrics or garments are produced from merino wool from Australia. So in Australia, wool means definitely they should have the dye manufacturing facilities related to the wool. So definitely they have the good, their products are n number of products they have, all kinds of products, wool, household or clothing, many kinds, industrials and things. So definitely they have, you can search, Google search and get it. Okay, now interested are there. And what are the characteristics while dyeing this level, or at what conditions this leveling dyes are dyed? Usually, friends, formic acid, to maintain to the dye level, acid is also required. I told you this class of dyes is belongs to molecularly split acid dyes. Molecularly split acid dyes, to increase, to maintain the what you call dye ability, affinity between the protein fibers and substance, to increase the affinity between the fibers and the chemicals, dyes, acid concentration is required. Presence of acid is required. That I told in the other class, molecularly split acid dyes. So for what we will do? Neutral bath is not good for this class of dyes. So what is called H2SO4 sulfuric acid is added, or CH3COH formic acid is added. Sulfuric acid or formic acid is usually added for this molecular split acid dyes, leveling acid dyes, to increase the affinity. To increase the affinity, this acid presence is required in the dye bath. Okay, now, and pH of the dye bath. So it should not be, because this name itself indicating acid dyes are there. So alkali pH should not be in alkali in nature. It should be acidity. pH should be towards acid. Usually 2 to 4 pH will be maintained. 2 to 4 is acid. Okay. If acid is not, if acid is not there, what will happen? The dyeing will not take place. Then leveling property, already it is meant for level only, good. Fastness to washing, poor. Molecular weight, low. Why molecular weight? Why? What is the molecular weight? Because these are, when add in the water, these dyes immediately dissolved completely. Clear cut solution will happen, like salt in water, like milk in, sugar in milk. So such dyes, there's no need to tell. Definitely they have low molecular weight. Their weight are very less, but not aggregated molecular weights. In aggregated, the clusters will be there, the weights are more. Okay na? So what other conditions are there? Solubility in water, yes, they are soluble easily. High solubility. Colors. Affinity to proteins. Affinity to proteins are very low. Affinity towards proteins are low. To increase the affinity towards protein fibers, wool, silk, presence of acids are required. Sulfuric acid or CH3COH are required. Okay na? So temperature usually maintained. Okay, and for cellulosic fibers, no staining. It is cellulosic fibers are not preferred for this dyes. Friends, this is about the leveling class of acid dyes. In acid dyes, other two class of dyes are coming. Those are all milling acid dyes and super milling acid dyes. One of my audience subscriber asked, sent one comment last week to take class on milling dyes, super milling dyes. So he is not Indian, he is from other countries. He sent. So I replied him, definitely I will take class on this. So I'm taking this class. Okay. If like that, if you want, like Warren, he said he has requested for this class, milling dice. So if any audience subscriber, if you want any class, not dies, in textile technology, spinning, weaving, knitting, dyeing, finishing, fibers, designs, whatever the world of textile is there, even the current affairs of the textile technology, if you want any topic to release in my channel, you want to watch, please send your comments. I want this topic. So whatever, including current affairs. Okay. If you send, give me time, I will take the class live class. Usually I'm taking nowadays live class, no recording and other things. Okay na? So thank you very much, friends, to stay with us. Please subscribe to my channel Guruvira Textile and Fashion Technology Tutorials. Please share to your friends, like it. Please click the bell icon for the notification of my videos. Thank you very much.